Chances are you live here. We often think of this planet of ours as a single complex system, but we can also think of it as four interacting subsystems, or spheres. And life on Earth wouldn't be possible without each one: the hydrosphere, the geosphere, the atmosphere, and the biosphere. We can think about them individually and then take a look at how they affect one another. First, the hydrosphere. Hydro is your clue that this is all about water. Think oceans, rivers, lakes, streams, and don't forget about groundwater and water frozen in glaciers. And since every single living thing on the entire planet needs water to exist, you might say the hydrosphere is a pretty big deal. Not just to drink or as a habitat for millions of species who live in water, but every single cell in all living things is made mostly of water. So yeah, big deal. Moving on. The geosphere rocks. Again, we have a clue in the name. Geo means earth. It's the subsystem containing rocks, minerals, dirt, mountain ranges, desert, and under the surface all the way to Earth's core. We depend on the geosphere to grow food, provide resources for building and technology, and to have something to live on. Up next is the atmosphere. Atmos means air, and this sphere is made up of all the gases surrounding Earth. Made up of a mixture of mostly nitrogen, oxygen, and a few other gases, the atmosphere's different layers make weather and life possible. It's pretty incredible that our atmosphere contains molecules that living things need to exist, helps keep Earth warm, cycles water, as well as absorbs harmful solar energy that would otherwise kill most living things. How amazing that gases made up of tiny particles we can't see with our naked eyes are responsible for so much. The biosphere is made up of all the living things on Earth. You probably already know that bio means life. All the plants and animals, every fish and tree, each rockhopper penguin, a bit of moss, strange single-celled organisms, adorable corgi, and of course, every single person, including you, are a part of the biosphere. And there are all kinds of fun ways people interact with each of the spheres. See how fast you can name them. Biosphere and hydrosphere. Biosphere and biosphere. Atmosphere and hydrosphere. Oh, geosphere and biosphere. Then there are the more complex interactions that are literally changing the world around us all the time. Through weathering, the atmosphere and hydrosphere can shape the geosphere into rock formations like this. The hydrosphere also shapes the geosphere as water carves out the Grand Canyon. The biosphere and hydrosphere interact as beavers build dams and heavy rains fill floodplains. The hydrosphere impacts the atmosphere when ocean currents like the Gulf Stream affect our weather and climate. Humans have changed a lot on the planet for our way of life, impacting every sphere. Many of these impacts have been harmful. People and companies all over the world are working to find ways to do better, including ramping up recycling efforts, ethical fishing practices, a diversity of energy sources, cleaning up plastics in the ocean, and so much more. As individuals, we make choices every day that can impact life on our planet, and the four spheres that make it possible.